Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to your online English class. Today we will be dealing with simple, compound and complex sentences. In the earlier grammar class, we have done about clauses and phrases. So let us start with simple sentences. Simple sentences are those that have got just one verb. So let us look at the example. My father reads the newspaper every morning. Over here, what is my father? It is the subject and it is followed by the verb reads. Let us look at the second example. I am going to the market. The verb over here is am going. Am is the helping verb and going is the main verb and I is the subject. So another name for a simple sentence is independent clause. So a simple sentence is basically a single clause. Now let us learn about compound sentences. What is a compound sentence? It is a sentence that has two independent clauses which are joined together by a coordinating conjunction. And the mnemonic device used for coordinating conjunction is fanboys. What do fanboys stand for? For, and, nor, but, or, yet and so. So two simple sentences are joined together by a coordinating conjunction. Let us see the examples. She tried to lift the suitcase was too heavy. When we join it, we will use the coordinating conjunction but. So she tried to lift the suitcase, but the suitcase was too heavy. This sentence looks very big, isn't it? And we are repeating the suitcase word twice. So instead of suitcase, instead of the noun, we will use a pronoun. So what does it become? She tried to lift the suitcase, but it was too heavy. Let us look at the next example. He didn't have enough money. He borrowed it from his friend. How will we join these two sentences? We will use the coordinating conjunction so. He didn't have enough money, so he borrowed from his friend. Notice the use of the commas. The next example, he is rich, he is foolish. We will use the conjunction but. So it becomes he is rich but foolish. The next one, we can take a bus to the museum, we can walk there. We can take a bus to the museum or just walk there. So over here we have used the conjunction or. Now in all these sentences, when we connect the two clauses, we put a comma after the first clause. Look, that is why I asked you to notice the position of the commas. After every clause, after the first clause, we are putting the commas. Now, try these sentences out for yourself. You should study harder. You will fail the exam. What will it be? You should study harder or you will fail the exam. You will put a comma after harder. We'd like to buy a camera. We can't afford one now. How will you join them? We'd like to buy a camera, but we can't afford one now. She dropped her phone on the floor. It broke. How will you join them? She dropped her phone on the floor, so it broke. Now, let us see what are complex sentences. A complex sentence is made up of more than one clause, an independent clause and one or more dependent clauses. Look at the example. When I got home yesterday, I watched TV. In this sentence, the dependent clause is when I got home yesterday. Why is it dependent? Supposing I tell you when I got home yesterday, what will you think? You will think, okay, then what? So this sentence, this part of the sentence is not giving complete sense. That is why it is known as the dependent clause. I watch TV is making some sense. That is why it is the independent clause. So over here, you are connecting the dependent clause to the independent clause with the help of a subordinate conjunction. Over here, the subordinate conjunction is when. So these clauses, in complex sentence, the dependent clause is connected to the independent clause with the help of subordinate conjunctions. And this is the list of the subordinate conjunctions: until, unless, although, because, since, when, till, etc. Now let us look at some examples. I love to travel because I meet a lot of interesting people. Over here, the independent clause is I love to travel, which is followed by the dependent clause because I meet a lot of interesting people. Let us look at the second example. In order to succeed, you must work hard. Over here, the independent clause is you must work hard. And what is the dependent clause? In order to succeed. So, in the first sentence, the dependent clause can be put anywhere in the sentence, either in the beginning or in the middle or in the end. Okay, now let us look at the third example. Let me know if you need any help. Over here, let me know is the independent clause and if you need any help is the dependent clause. And what is the subordinate conjunction over here? It is if. Apart from simple, compound and complex sentences, we also have a category which is known as the compound complex sentence. In this sentence, we have more than one independent clause. So it is a compound sentence because it has a coordinating conjunction and also one or more dependent clauses. So because it has a dependent clause, it will have a subordinate conjunction. So it is a complex sentence. Let us see the example. If it rains tomorrow, bring an umbrella or you might catch a cold. Over here the subordinate conjunction is if and the coordinate conjunction is or. Let us see the second example. I liked Chinese food when I was younger, but I like Hyderabadi food more now. Over here the subordinate conjunction is when and the coordinate conjunction is but. So sentences like these are known as compound complex sentences. So that's it for today's class. Keep practicing from your grammar text and workbook. Meet you in the next class. Till then, stay safe, stay awesome.